Hey everyone, welcome to I Just Watched. Today we're talking Mulan, and I mean the 2020 live action reimagining. If y'all seen any of the trailer reactions that we did to that, we were interested and excited because I genuinely, and I can speak for Eric as well, we love the original animated Mulan, the Disney animated Mulan movie. We love it. I love the story it tells. I love the message that it gives about self empowerment and about just equality and the simple fact that she works hard, she earned it, she became the best. I love the music. I love Mushu. I love everything about it. That being said, you know that we were both, and I personally was on the fence about this movie. There was things that I heard the decisions that were being made that I was not for. I still went in hoping for a good movie. I mean, now that I've seen it, let's talk about it. Hopefully you like this video, because if you do, you hit that like button. Click the subscribe to stay tuned and see more. Hit the little bell icon. It goes ting. That just means you're going to get notified when any shenanigans, that is us, drops. This movie, I got to give it its props. Visually, beautiful. Some beautiful moments. Some beautiful, just visionary cinematography. Just purdy. 100% dope. I liked bits and pieces of this movie. I thought the action was pretty cool. It gave me feels of like this very, like, not necessarily classic, but like those old school Asian films, dope ass fight scenes where they'd be running and like using their skill and like jumping from branch to branch and like just doing some beautiful, amazing stuff. It had a lot of that in it. I thought that was cool. I thought it looked dope. What else did I like? There was I want to say that's pretty much it. Overall, I did not like this movie. I gotta be honest. I mean, is it watchable? Sure. If you're not a huge fan of the original animated Mulan movie, the Disney animated Mulan movie, then I think you probably like this movie a whole lot better than I did. They cut out all the music, which sucked. Yes, you hear the instrumental. I don't hear the instrumental. I want to hear the music. The music moved me. The music helped the story. You know what I mean? From the beginning to the end. Characters that got replaced. Cricket. They turned the lucky cricket, who wasn't lucky. It was just a physical representation of a metaphor. Got turned into this dude who goes, my mother named me Cricket because I'm lucky, or some shit like that. Sorry, spoilers. Should have probably said that earlier. It was too late. I apologize. They got rid of Mushu, and I guess I had heard that they wanted to do something more realistic, which I call BS, because there was a phoenix involved in this film that does nothing. And if you want to have a phoenix, you could have had Mushu. You know what I'm saying? Mushu was a driving force. She was a dope character. It would have created a better, almost a physical version of her conscience in this situation that she's in. They wanted to get rid of the love interest, but they still kept it as a different character. And my biggest issue is like, so the Disney animated Mulan is just an ordinary person who does something heroic. She's brave because she chooses to be. She masters her skills through training. She isn't just good at it. She has to learn and become the best. You know what I mean? He makes a man out of her, quote, quote. You know what I mean? And she becomes the best. She uses, what is it? Honor and, damn it, was the strength. Strength and honor, right? No, I don't remember. The two weights. She's the only one who like figures out like you have to combine the both to make it to the top. Things like that the animated has, where it just shows you like she is a badass because she works for it. She's smart. She earned it. Like, she's a baller character. She's a bad bitch, in other words. Where in this movie, they use chi, which I know of, I've heard of, I dig it. But my issue in this sense is she right off the back has like this super high level of chi, which makes her right off the jump super like capable of all kinds of crazy acrobatic stunts and skills. So it takes away the whole like earning it. Like, she was just gifted this. She was just born with chi, a high level of chi, like a super high level of chi. So in other words, she was born with this like almost superheroic aspect to herself, like abilities. So during training, there's no real learning what to do. It's just like learn to unlock her chi. Unlocks it in like a scene, and she's the baddest bitch alive. I was like, that kind of defeats the purpose of her earning it. I didn't care about any of the side characters. Like, in the original animated, bro, I only remember Poe. But I loved all three. There was a cool dynamic. You know, you have like the whole song, like, a girl worth fighting for. Like, you have this dynamic between her and trying to survive amongst these dudes and trying to stay hidden because it, ultimately will lead to death. She's deceiving all these people. She's, she had to almost betray the trust of her family to save her family. Like, there's just so much going on in this story, and I feel like in this movie, I just never got connected to it. The only part from the original ballad or the poem is in the very beginning when you see two rabbits running next to each other, and she's like, I couldn't tell which one was which. Because if I remember correctly, in the original Mulan poem, the ballad, it says a male rabbit and a female rabbit running side by side, so fast you can't tell which one's which. In other words, equals. 100% respected. It's true. Equals. Men, women, men, equals. 100%. Because Mulan, she, in the animated movie, she a baller, bro. She baller, bro. All right, like I want her on my team. And they even make that joke, like, you don't find another woman like that in this millennia or dynasty. Dynasty was the word. Even the horse was a character, and I know it's a live action, so it's like, okay, maybe the horse isn't a character, but I'm like, dude, you're doing a live action version of this animated film. Like, if you wanted to do, I guess, something that was more accurate, but the thing is, like, it's a poem, it's a ballad. Like, no one knows, from what I read, no one knows how much is real and how much isn't. So there's no real way to make it accurate in a sense. Here, I know she has her sister. The whole scene where she's dolled up and they're getting her ready for the matchmaker was not, like, it was bad. Like, there was nothing funny about it. Like, there was nothing pulling me into that situation to feel bad for her. Like, at least in the animated, you have little brother, aka the dog, which is a representation of, in the poem, the ballad, she has a little brother. So it's like hit or miss. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What are your thoughts on it? Have you seen it? Where you see it? Are you gonna see it? If you did, do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Out of all the live action Disney films that have been coming out, I've generally enjoyed most of them. I think a lot of them have been really good. I think some have fallen short. This being one, clearly. Like Dumbo, I think Dumbo, and I rag on Dumbo if you've seen any of our videos. Dumbo to me was kind of boring. I think it was visually cool, and it was like a completely different story because again, I was like, why can't you just like give me him and the mouse, like the mouse talk? But that's a whole nother conversation. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I think this is my least favorite live action rendition of a Disney animated film so far. I think that's also because I had higher hopes for it because of how much I do like the animated Mulan. So that kind of adds to it. That being said, using the Sunkiss situation, I'm going to bring up, be dropping a video soon talking about the live action Lion King movie. So you can kind of get my thoughts on that. Even though I feel like I've kind of talked about it, but I want to elaborate. I'm going to try to take advantage and catch up a little bit. So stay tuned for that. There'll be more for that to come. I don't want to just keep talking about stuff that I didn't like, because overall, I did not enjoy this movie. The whole renting it, that's it, to be honest. I just didn't like it. I wanted to. I could sit there and watch it, but it's not something I watch again, for sure. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't I wouldn't be the guy who's like, like David says, it's on, Saturday morning, you're cleaning or whatever, the TV's on, you leave it. No, I'm changing the channel. All right, I was not vibing it. I'm putting on the animated Mulan, and I'm getting down to business. Another song reference. Hey. But no, all in all, this movie, Mulan, live action 2020 Disney, remake, whatever. It was not for me. Let me know, did you like it? Down below. Do you agree with me, disagree with me? What you like, what you didn't like? What you think of the live action Disney movies that have been made? Which ones would you like to see made? Because that's another conversation right there. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else say Aristocats? Hey. But no, all in all, I hope everyone's staying safe. Be well. Until next time, adios.